Listen, Mortal Kombat spinoffs would be better for Johnny Cage instead of a sequel. I just had to talk to y'all about this, and we gonna just start here. Listen, Johnny Cage has been heavily requested by fans to be in the Mortal Kombat sequel, right? And we know that he was teased, but the original character might be better introduced in a spinoff instead of a movie. Now, as the only original MK fighter not appearing in the Mortal Kombat movie that we saw, Cage has been a hot topic of discussion in the lead up to the release of that movie. Now, the producer Todd Garner and the director Simon McQuoid have both given convincing justifications as to why Johnny Cage exclusions from that movie and why it happened. Now, while also promising his return, when they make future films, which they are working on Mortal Kombat 2, and we've seen that poster teasing that he's supposed to be in it. Now, even if Mortal Kombat 2 happens, which it was announced that they will be doing that, it might not be the best venue in which to reintroduce Johnny Cage. Garner and McCoy have explained that the character was left out of the reboot because he was too large than life for the rest of the cast. Basically, the goal of Mortal Kombat, according to the creative team behind it, was to craft a slightly more grounded fantasy story driven by mythical lore and expert martial arts action. That's what their whole goal was. Now, Johnny Cage is more of a comic relief character, and like I said, his character is larger than life with his Hollywood persona, and that's understandable reason, because he would not have fit the tone, basically trying to get it into the best words for you or whatever. Now, with lots of potential for a Mortal Kombat cinematic universe, if the reboot succeed, which it did, the best way to introduce Johnny Cage, in my opinion, might be a spin-off rather than a direct sequel. Now, Johnny Cage is a character, like Deadpool and X-Men or Guardians of the Galaxy in the MCU. He needs to be able to set the tone of his own story. A spin-off centering fully on Cage could properly embrace that action/comedy fusion. The character needs to succeed while also establishing his broader role in the MK mythology. Now, once he had a full film to develop on his own, he could be brought into the core series in a much less obtrusive way, because the only thing he's going to do is overshadow the other characters, and that's not something we need. Now, while Mortal Kombat is primed for spin-offs already with its large ensemble of characters, Joe, who plays Sub-Zero in the reboot, has discussed his desire for the character to get a prequel film. Similarly, Luden, who played Liu Kang, and Max, who plays Kano, has expressed interest in a Shaolin Monk spin-off of their own, which I think could be really good. Now, the MK mythology is quite extensive, creating lots of fun side stories and opportunities, which I believe that may lead to video games in the future. But since Johnny Cage is the most notable absence from the new Mortal Kombat movie, he should also be a front runner for spin-offs. Bringing him into MK2 with no prior introduction could certainly work, but it could also easily create an imbalance between his story and the rest of the film. By giving Cage his own spin-off movie first, Mortal Kombat can fully and properly establish the character before adding him to the core lineup that's supposed to happen later on. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. Should Johnny Cage be put in MK2 as he was teased, or should he be put, how can I say this, into his own spinoff? I want you to sound off in the comments below.